Hey everyone, hello. So, as always, I hope everyone have an amazing day. Three things I'm thankful for: sheets, blankets, and rails. Okay. I'm moving forward with this, but my spirit and energy is. Let's see. Let me see how this is gonna go. If you have a dollar bill, right? You have a dollar bill. Do you believe? Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, this is gonna look different for other countries. Got that? A dollar bill, right? Do you believe this can make you change? Do you believe this can make you change? So in one sense, you're like, well, you go to a store and you go to, ask somebody, you can get change out of it, right? It just changes its form, but can you get a dollar? Can you get change from a dollar? Can you get change from a dollar? Oh, my energy level's going up, so bear with me. So the answer is yes. This can change. This can change into quarters. It can change into nickels. It can change to dimes. And it can change to a penny. Right? Right. You can keep it as paper. You can get half of it. Or you can have all of it. Do you believe this can change? Oh, I just proved it. Yes. Right? So money can change you. So it can keep you whole. It can break you in half. Or make you lose all your sense. It's all about how you look at it. But at the same time, as you see, no matter where you go in the world, it always tells you where you came from. No matter if you whole or only have a little sense left. It's like a face on it and got words and stuff on it. Right? It's amazing how something could tell you where you can be used at if you ain't paying attention to the sense you have. Just to let you know that. Whew. So, oh my goodness. It's something I want to talk about. If I don't talk about it, it's not that I'm a liar, because it's not about me. It's about y'all. It's not I'm moving backwards. I'm moving forward. Because I want y'all to make sense of what y'all have left. Because I need y'all back whole. See, having an education, not just with books, but street sense, is needed. But in order how to navigate the books and the streets, you need to know where the sources come from. Because everything originated from something. So when we look at our systems that we have around us, you have to ask yourself, do the sense add up to the truth? And I'm not saying that this bill is right, but there's more to this than just the words and the picture. Money had to come from a tree. So that's the original source. The tree of knowledge. In order to understand the paper, you have to dig deep to find the coins inside of you. You're the chest. Ain't it amazing how this is what we focus on when this came first? Because it all adds up. But for some reason, we think that we earned this when we have no clue about this. And we throw this away looking for change. Ain't it amazing how in the United States, out of all the money that we have, this is the only one looking a different direction than the rest. So I'm going to state it like this. We in a system, a government system, all around the world. And the problem is, everybody is focusing on this and throwing this away. But you want to know what's so funny? This lasts longer than this. I guess when you look at it, you don't need as much to know you can be real. So I'm not going to sit here and not acknowledge the biggest lie in history. Systems, government systems. If y'all notice that with the United States is the only country that have senates, have mayors, have governors. You got the Democrats, you got the Republicans, you got all these different things. Y'all notice none of the other countries have that. You notice that their president operates the whole entire country. When it comes to these states, these cities, your mayors, your governors, it's because their family and lineages own those lands. It's not so much a political race. It's they the owners. They're the masters of those cities, of those towns, of those states. When they go to these meetings, it's not about the laws for y'all. It's about the pockets of theirs. That's why people were slaves. Because they the owners. And it's like, I know, it's like, it sounds like you're going backwards. No, I'm going forward. Because we need to acknowledge it. How is it in other countries? Whatever the rules are for one area is for all of them. But with the United States, everybody is divided up. And when you look at your tax money and the money you receive, you're paying the bill for the land that was already free. A lot of your governors, senates, and all of them was getting paid more money than they supposed to have been receiving. And the problem about that is they taking from y'all pockets while y'all working hard like slaves. They was getting their pockets filled up so they can go on vacations, retreats, and all of those things. And they'll say, oh, this was a business meeting. But they've been on vacation the whole entire time. Majority of your government systems was getting vacations the whole entire time while y'all was working as the slaves and can't hardly get a week off. All they have to do is go to these retreats and these locations and say, hey, you care about the government? Yeah, I care about the government. That was a business meeting. You ready to golf? You ready to do this? You ready to do that? Ask yourself, when it comes to human services, social services, why is it that their paperwork so backed up? Because your governors, your senators, your mayors was making sure that your information wasn't going in the system like it's supposed to. That's why they was getting minimum wages, while your governors, your senators, your mayors, your congressmen are getting these big fat checks to just stand around and shout out orders. While they was eating their caviar and having their little meetings and all of this and all of that. You want to know why our system is red and blue? Bloods and the CRIPS. That's it. The government system is a big gang against the originals and the fakes. But both sides was jacked up. Both sides was trying to prove who had more power. It's between power and empire. Who has power to control and who has the throne to sit on. When they go in and have these votes and all of this stuff, they're not voting for you. They're voting to see if you can survive in on their plantations. That's it. Who can survive on a plantation? The whole city, the whole town is a plantation. When it comes to your food, when it comes to your water, when it comes to your education, all of that. There should be no senators, no mayors, no governor, one authority over the whole situation, but everyone comes together. Why is it that in the United States, all the laws are different? And you wondering why we can't come to the legislation and come as a whole and community and work together? Because there's different laws and stuff everywhere. So, prime example, I was sitting here thinking about this yesterday. It's like guns. Do we supposed to have? Can we have them? Yeah, you can have them. And you shouldn't have them. But there's laws. The laws are the laws for kids and laws for adults. How come we are allowed to have guns when we walk into a grocery store, but a child can't take a gun to school? What's the difference? You want to have police officers to protect and serve, but you're taking their job. But then you say that you're protecting yourself. Well, that's not your house. You walking onto somebody else's property. So if you walking on somebody else's property with a gun, you are considered a criminal now. How are you going to protect and serve if you don't have the badge, you don't have the understanding, and you don't have the full knowledge? Because when you walk into a building with a gun on you, you're going in with the intent to kill. Just to let you know. Now, if you walk into a building and somebody say hello and you get scared and you shoot them and you say that you was protecting, defending yourself, what makes it any different if that same gun you have and your child take it to a school and they are being bullied and they're walking into a school and saying, I'm protecting myself because if this bully hits me again, I can kill them. Now that child has to go to jail for that crime, but then an adult that walked on somebody else's property is allowed to walk away and say it's self-defense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We have laws and we have rules. But with your system is jacked up. Because y'all are creating things to work in your favor as adult and to screw a child over. But the only time you get mad is if it's your child that's the one that getting shot. The rules don't apply if you have the gun, but only apply when someone else has it. That's what it is when you have mayors, governors, senates, and all of these other people. They have the guns. And if you don't comply, they can say they're protecting themselves. Because you're kids. You don't know any better. Okay. So, can we all say we need to start making sense of the bills that we write off to? Okay. I know we all on the same page, but we got to make some changes to make sense of things. Another thing that's crossing my mind at this moment, abortions. It's right for us to kill babies. It's right. It's our body. No man and nobody can tell me what to do with it. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So if you go out here and you accidentally slide on a pole and you trip, it's your right, right? Right. But you got to remember, if you cut those lights off and you go live your life, when your time comes and you pass away, and the person that's supposed to birth you out decide to not turn the lights back on for you, you are right. Y'all forget, once you die, you come back. And if you take somebody's life out, then it's up to the next person to do the same for you as well. I don't think you want to go out like that. Let's make it make sense. Just saying. I don't know why I'm in this energy, but apparently it's time for it. Let's make it make sense. Because we have a lot of children that's growing up and they're in college now and they trying to figure out their lives and they popping out babies and guys are, you know, providing lights to the units. And we need to make sure we're making this right, because we got to save these babies' lives. We have to save these kids' lives. We got to save your life. You understand? And in order to protect it, we need to stop having ourselves be caught up in systems where we have to put bars up in the schools just so we can know that we're protected by the people that's sitting back, that they protecting us when they the ones with the guns. Bang. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.